So the ANC is still throwing tantrums because their budget proposal was actually shut down by the DA and other political parties in the government of national unity. Guys, you remember that last week we were speaking about the ANC, and these people actually wanted to increase the VAT rate by 2%. And we know what that would have actually done, especially to the poor people in this country. We know that the cost of living is already high in this country. We know that electricity is already high. Things are expensive in this country. And the ANC didn't care about that. They just wanted to increase the VAT rate because it looks like they need money. You remember, even the president of the country was out there saying that we don't have money to pay the teachers, we don't have the money to pay the nurses, we don't have the money to pay the grants. So the only solution that we have is by increasing the VAT rate by 2%. And the DA said, no, you guys are not going to do that. You guys are not going to do that because this VAT rate increase is going to crush the poor people of this country. We understand that you guys are the politicians, you guys are the multimillionaires. There's no way that you would have actually felt the pain like average South Africans. Average South Africans would have actually been crushed by that 2% VAT increase. So the ANC is throwing tantrums like nobody before. Just listen to the Secretary General of the party and how he actually phrases things.
Got to be taken, we need to engage with others. Not only others, but even COSATU, civil society, and the rest. So those who want to hold us at ransom seek to suggest that they can stop things. No, they cannot.
So when Fikile Mbalula says that those who want to hold us at ransom, he's actually speaking about the people that are holding the ANC accountable. He's speaking about the people that are holding the ANC accountable, and I'm sure that he's speaking about the DA because the DA literally stood in their way because these people wanted to go out and basically crash poor South Africans. So the way that Fikile Mbalula actually phrases this thing is actually so disingenuous to say that these people want to hold us at ransom. They are not holding the ANC at ransom. They are basically holding the ANC accountable. These people have actually enjoyed the freedom of changing things how they want for the past 30 years. And now that they are in the government of national unity, they are governing with other political parties, they find it very hard when other people are actually opposing to their ideas, because we know that if the ANC was still governing this country alone, that VAT rate would have actually been increased. South Africans would be out complaining, crying and shouting, but there is nothing that actually would have been done because the ANC would have done what the ANC wanted. But right now they cannot do as they please anymore. They are not the ruling majority anymore. They have other political parties that they have to consult with, and now these political parties are not in line with what they were proposing. They are going out and saying that these people are holding us in ransom. They are not saying that these political parties are holding us accountable because we wanted to go out and crash South Africans. We didn't want to actually cut the spending. We don't want to downgrade. No, we don't want to do any of that, but we just wanted to tax South Africans until they die, and these political parties basically stopped us from doing that, and these political parties are holding us at ransom. This is Fikile Mbalula, and this is how he phrases things. Disingenuous, man.
Can still go ahead, do things and all of that, but our decreased majority have actually brought us to where we are. Under normal circumstances, budget would have been passed.
Exactly. Under normal circumstances, if the ANC was still running the country alone, that budget, it would have been passed. It would have passed. But now you have other political parties that are saying that, guys, this budget of yours, it is not right. It's not right. So these people are actually fed up with the fact that their budget didn't pass. They are fed up with the fact that the tax rate was not increased by 2%. They are so fed up. They are so fed up because they wanted South Africans to continue to pay more. While they are there wasting the money, they wanted South Africans to continue to pay and to be taxed until they die. This is what they basically wanted. And now they are pissed off, not only with the political parties that they are governing with in the government of national unity, they are also pissed off with South Africans because of the outrage that came from South Africans hearing that this is the plan that they wanted to propose. They are fed up with that. They are fed up with that. Totally fed up.
in a particular way because the ANC was in power. So when these things happened in this environment, they sent shocks in our system, but at the end of the day, we need to get used to that because we are operating in uncharted waters and it's a new environment. So our government will come back on the 12th and present the budget, and that is what we expect. That there are meetings where people discuss and differ and make suggestions. It's a program of government. It's to be expected. Now, after every meeting, there's going to be a leak, and all of that. Government can be run like that. Those individuals must be reined in terms of the prescripts of the law and the oath they've taken.
Yeah, the individuals that are telling South Africans that, guys, those people there, they are trying to screw you over. Those people must be brought in and held accountable. How dare you go to average South Africans and tell them that we wanted to screw them over? How dare you do that?
Because as a cabinet minister, I don't remember me leaking cabinet decisions. Upu Jeff I was telling comrades, is the oldest minister in cabinet. Ndangena ku government ndamfumana pha ndamshiya pha. So he knows how government works. We don't leak. You don't even talk to your wife about cabinet decisions.
So we know that the DA has actually proposed to the ANC to basically cut their expenditure. This is what the DA has actually been talking about. And not only the DA, even average South Africans, this is what we were speaking about. That, guys, you have a bloated cabinet. You need to trim your bloated cabinet. What is the use for the deputy ministers? What is the use for the deputy ministers? Just look at your blue lights. And you guys, just look at the type of cars that the ministers and the government officials are riding around with. Maybe it's time you guys start to downgrade. Just look at the parliament. How many members of parliament do we have? And these people are paid a lot of money, over 100,000 rands. And South Africans don't even know 90% of those people that are in parliament. And if you look in parliament, the parliament is not like it's even working for the people of this country, because it is a clown show. When you watch the parliament, there is nothing that you see, but you see a clown show. This is an utter embarrassment. And these things are actually paid for by hardworking South Africans. Just look at the pecs of the ministers. Cut the pecs of the ministers. Cut the pecs of the judges. Man, the salaries of the ministers. Like, these are the things that the government should actually be looking at and saying that, guys, maybe we are spending a lot of money on us. Maybe there is a lot of money. Just look at our blue lights. Just look at our security personnel. South Africans are paying a lot for you guys to actually enjoy a lavish life. Maybe it's time you guys start cutting on your own. Maybe it's time. This time around, you guys are the ones that are going to make the sacrifice, because it can be that the average South Africans will actually have to bail out the rich politicians that actually have everything. It's unfair for these people to actually expect average South Africans to bail out the politicians that actually have everything. Maybe it's time that these people that are running the municipalities, these people that are running the provinces, maybe it's time that you guys start cutting there. Ramaphosa, look at your cabinet. You are spending over 1 billion rand a year on that government of national unity, on that nonsense of how many ministers do we have? 32, 40. How many ministers do we have? It is absolutely insane. We have the countries that are double the size of this country, and these people only have 6 or 7 ministers. We have countries that are running huge economies with less ministers, but you look at this country, you have a lot of ministers that we don't even know what the hell they are doing. Just look at these DSGs. Just look at the mayors have the teams of the mayors, they have the teams, and those teams of the mayors, they also have the teams. It is a mess, and it is a lot. Just look at these CEOs that are running the state-owned entities. These people have actually brought down the state-owned institutions. They have destroyed the state-owned institutions, but look at their salaries. These people are earning millions and millions of rands every year, but you people are not even looking at cutting at that. And the DA said, okay, maybe it's time so that we speak about you guys cutting. Maybe it's time that you guys make the sacrifices. Just listen to the Fikri Mbalula. Just listen to Fikri Mbalula.
Of course, there will be changes, but must be done away with. Like others say, the DA says cut, 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 cut. We don't believe in cutting.
There you have it. There you have it. They don't believe in cutting. They believe in you as average citizens to be taxed until you die. They believe in you paying more so that they can have their lavish lives. But they don't believe in cutting. Fikile Mbalula says that no, the DA is saying that cut, 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 cut. But this is not what we believe in. We do not believe in cutting. We believe in increasing the taxes. We believe in increasing the taxes. I mean, guys, what kind of people are these? What kind of people are these? They don't want to cut. They don't want to cut. And they are telling you that we don't believe in cutting. Man, these people are looking at their privileges. They are looking at their benefits. They are looking at their perks. And the thought of actually cutting those perks is like, no, what the hell? These peasants must continue to pay for my tax. My peasants, these peasants must continue to pay for my lavish things that I enjoy in my family. There is no way that I'm going to cut my perks. There is no way that the parliamentarians are not going to go around with the iPhone 14s, 16s. There is no way that these people are going to let go of their perks flying around the country at taxpayers' expense. They don't believe in cutting. They don't believe in cutting, but they believe in you paying so that they can maintain their lavish lives.
Changes, but must be done away with. Like others say, the DA says, cut, 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 cut. We don't believe in cutting. And the minister is caught between the rock and the hard place. Austerity this side, and then on the other side, where are you going to generate enough financial resources to fund what is required by this budget?
Cut. That is where the money is. Cut. But no, you guys don't believe in the cutting. You don't believe in the cutting. Fikile Mbalula is sitting there as if there is nothing that we can do besides taxing you. We want to tax you. There is absolutely nothing that we can do as the government because we don't believe in cutting. And the minister is caught between a rock and a hard place. Because the minister cannot cut our benefit. We cannot even have a conversation about the government cutting and trimming down. No, we cannot even have the conversation about that. So the only option that we have is for you to tax, because where are we going to get the money? Where are we going to get the money? This is what Fikile Mbalula is saying. This is what Fikile Mbalula is saying. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 seconds ago, he says that we don't believe in cutting. So if you don't want to cut, where do you actually expect to get the money from? From the poor South Africans who cannot even afford the basic needs. Right now, as we speak, we have South Africans, they cannot even afford anything. They cannot afford anything. But you want to tax the same people that are suffering on the ground because you don't believe in cutting. So if you don't believe in cutting, even the citizens can say that we don't believe in the VAT increase. You don't believe in cutting, we don't believe in the VAT increase. So figure it out. Figure it out.
There are many suggestions that are on the table. IEJ, many intellectuals and economic experts are making suggestions of what must actually happen. But the reality of the matter is that we are confronted with these challenges, and how do we address them?
Guys, Fikile Mbalula, he tells you that the economical experts are making the suggestions. All the intellectuals are making the economic experts, they are making their suggestions to say that, okay, maybe this is what the government needs to do. And these people are the experts. Maybe this is what the government needs to do. But he says that, no, we are not going to listen to those people because we are faced with this challenge. So what are we going to do? I mean, like, why don't you maybe listen to the advices of these people that you are talking about? Why don't you listen to that? Why don't you listen to the advices of other political parties that you are governing with? He does not even want to listen to the people that have actually went to school and basically studied these things. No, he doesn't want to even to listen to those people. He doesn't even want to listen to those people because to me, it sounds like these people have actually made up their minds that South Africans must actually be taxed. That 2% VAT increase, it actually needs to pass. This is the only thing that they want. They don't want to listen to the economical aspect. They don't even want to listen to South Africans as average people because they believe that South Africans are stupid. They don't want to listen to other political parties that are in the government of national unity with. They don't even want to listen to the political analysts. They don't want to listen to anybody. The only solution that these people actually have is that they want South Africans to be taxed. They want South Africans to be taxed. It is clear as day that they don't want to listen to anybody because the DA said cut. They said no, we don't want to cut. The economical experts are saying cut, guys. Look, maybe this is what you actually need to do. No, we are not going to listen to that. South Africans, no, we cannot pay these taxes. No, you guys must pay those taxes. You guys must pay those taxes. It is clear as day that these people actually, the only solution they believe in is that South Africans actually needs to be taxed. All these other people that are coming with the solutions that are going to avoid South Africans paying 2% more on the VAT increase, they don't want to listen to any of that. They believe in South Africans actually paying more for everything so that they can maintain things. When it comes to these people that are coming with other advices, we are not even going to listen to that. Even the economical aspects, we are not even going to listen to that. We are not going to listen to that. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable, man, coming from a party that actually has the majority of the votes in the government of national unity. It is unbelievable because you would think that this political party would actually work with those economical aspects to say that, guys, we have a problem. What can we actually do to actually solve this problem that we have? But it is clear as day, listening to Fikile Mbalula, that no, they are not even trying to listen to the economical aspects. This is not what they are trying to do. They are trying to get South Africans to pay more. This is the only thing that they want. This is the only thing that they want. Absolutely, like, this is madness at its highest order. Madness at its highest order.
It's important. A responsible government must do that. So when the minister maybe says VAT 2%, people are going to say, we don't agree with that. There are other solutions. What are those solutions? A cabinet.
They have already given you the solutions. And they have already given you the solutions. You don't want the solutions.
Led by Matamela, our president, must exercise its mind over that. Even if it means postpone the budget to keep and address the challenges that we're facing. It's for the benefit of me and you. If Enoch was to go to a budget speech and say that there are changes that have been effected, Treasury is going to say to him, that thing you were reading there, what informed it? Did you do the number crunching?
So you are more scared of the treasury, but when it comes to the people that are actually paying for the things, you are not scared of those people. You are scared of the treasury. You are scared of the treasury.
You say, no, I didn't. And then you plunge the country into a crisis.
Yeah, even us, the people actually, as much as the treasury can say that, no, did you do the numbers and everything, even the people have the right to say that, guys, did you do the numbers? Because we cannot pay more. We cannot pay more. Things are already expensive in this country. We cannot pay more. We cannot even afford to pay more because everything is already expensive in this country. So the treasury is not the only one that actually has the right to question you, where are you guys actually getting all of these things? Even the average people, they have that right, because at the end of the day, these are the taxpayers, these are the people that are paying for most of the things that are actually happening in government. So they don't respect the taxpayers, but they respect their friends in the treasury. It is absolutely madness. It is madness. They've already made up their mind. Their minds have already been made up. They want the people to pay more. This is what they want. They want the people to pay more. I don't know, guys. Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.